Welcome back to my Bohemia playthrough in MEIOU and Taxes. Now we got a Lutheran problem to solve in our empire, because it's going to cost us imperial authority. Yeah. Now normally this would be a big problem. However, what we are going to do is, in fact, we're just going to go to our state interaction, vessel interaction, and then we are going to here and press the magic button for all these rebels here. Yeah, let's sort them the right way here. So I'm going to do that for basically everyone who dares to switch religion. For example, Pfalzgrafschaft here, where are you? Of course they will not like it, but they don't really have a choice here. I'm the emperor. In fact, I'm the empress because we're still in a regency. Hildesheim too. Henneberg. What? Okay. Yeah, see you in a second. We'll just continue that in between. Ah, doesn't it look great? I just slinged some money at Henneberg, which was the only one which was resisting to my attempts to, switch religion for them. Of course, if we are we could support them in converting here, but I'm not really doing it. Instead, we are going for better taxes. Yeah. We of course have to... Let's see what the update is going to bring us here. Yeah, it's back to 0.29. Nice, nice, nice. We're going to continue supporting with grain just due to the fact that we have like 10 war exhaustion here. And when is the core finished here? In 1418, 2 years in fact. That's really, really good. Yeah, let's see. Therefore, in how much do we make in 1 year? 3, 2.9. Yeah. We're basically doing 3.4 imperial authority per year. Therefore it takes us about 12 years to unify the empire. I'm going to skip ahead a bit because it's just waiting now and enforcing religion on anyone who dares to go to Lutheranism. Therefore the fist of the emperor here, or the empress, is going to be hard in that regard. Therefore, see you in some years. Here we are, welcome to the beacon of stability in this Europe, which is really falling apart now. So England is of course still Wyclifite, and Denmark, converted to Lutheranism, is pulling Sweden into it. There's also Mazovia in the east, which has turned Lutheran. Lithuania is still the remnants of the Romuvan faith. So it's a mess. I'm just force converting all my subjects to the Catholic faith by force. And yeah, that's of course quite funny to do. Yeah, I'm going to continue that job. Now we can integrate Poznan. Done. Also very good. And yeah, of course we have to closely observe if anyone is flipping towards Lutheranism, and then we are just going to enforce religion immediately again. Yeah, until then we are just going to continue and wait for the authority to pick up. Therefore, see you in a bit again. Okay, so I checked here. Oh, we have one heretic in the empire. And then I was checking the map and I was like, there's nothing here which isn't marked. I was like, okay, maybe it's in Italy here somewhere, but there's nothing. And let me introduce you to Strasbourg. It took me definitely 3 minutes to find even which one is it? Accepted religion? What? What? Which one is that? This guy. I'm confused. This is definitely... Okay, it's not the heretic? Where is the heretic? Okay, I'm confused. It should be one of these. But it's not. Come on, game. Is there someone else here? No, Frankfurt is also not converted. Oh, this is a pain. Why do you have to have these kind of small provinces here? There we go! It's Lübeck! Problem solved! Lübeck, where are you? Here you go. And force religion, there we go. And let's continue the run. Okay, we are halfway done. We have now 26 authority. It's still growing nicely. Our beacon of stability is developing nicely, I guess. And yeah, I decided that we are going to have some fun in between, and we are going to loot France. We can retake some cores of Champagne here, therefore we are going to do it. Also, we can give Savoie some of the claims here. So let's just do it, because Castile got Aragon as a personal union, so the marriage event has happened, and then they apparently picked France as a rival, or at least they killed the alliance. So let's go and let's have some fun. In fact, I'm just not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit back and let my vassals do the work, and therefore I will just skip the auto siege. Okay, finally we got the option to take a side in the Reformation, which is of course spreading across the continent and which we are fighting strongly. And yeah, the excess of the Catholic Church, highlighted by humanist thinkers and spread by the new printing press, created widespread dissatisfaction across Europe. When one theologian spoke out against the church directly to the people, it sparked a visceral reaction that the strong ruler could take advantage of to seize control of church land and return the church to its apostolic roots. However, the risk of turning heretic are great, and the church still strong. What should we do? We could ban all reformers, allow the heresy to be taught. Well, yeah, we are just going the hardliner path here. We are going to stay Catholic here. There won't be any war of religion anyway, just due to the fact that there are not enough states here which could form it, due to the fact that we are just preventing anything. And with that we are going to continue here. Ooh, got new guy here. Level 3. Got a mission? Oh, we can break the Reichsstände finally. Nice. And is there a decision to end Gavelkind? I'm not sure if the Yeah, there is not. Doesn't influence us directly. So we are going to continue the war against France, therefore see you in a sec. Okay, we are making peace with France. Brittany is getting all its cores. We are going to give Champagne all its cores. And we are going to take one province in the south here. There we go. No marriage. And now we are going to... we can release Bourbonese, or how it's called, from here. Which we are going to do. There we go. I'm not sure how many cores it has. Yeah, it was just one. It's fine. Yeah, we are going to continue. Therefore, see you in a sec. Hello and welcome back. We are now almost finished. In between, a lot of states switched to Lutheranism, then they got punched by me with the Emperor fist to be Catholic again. And yeah, basically we are keeping the heresies at bay currently, even though there's still a lot of stuff happening. We are still making 0.29 per month, and we are therefore almost finished. We have a little bit of a problem with unhappy, what's called a relative high liberty desire in some states, which is fine in general, because forcing religion costs, of course, 50% liberty desire. Also, I just want to point out that in between I built capital level 2. Here it's now finished. I also started up the amenities level 6 in Prague, and our city is currently growing by around 8k per year, and 9k in fact, and we are almost already at 500,000 people. Therefore, after only 140 years, we grew our city by almost 400,000 people. I would say impressive, and it's definitely now the beacon of the empire. And it's consuming a lot of stuff. Generally, we have a massive food deficit in the whole Bohemian region, but, well, doesn't really matter. Oh, there we are. We have reached 50. And therefore, let's unite the empire here. And yeah, in the year of our Lord, 1490, the most serene Augustus Ferdinand I, Romanor Imperator crowned by God, has again convened the estates of the Holy Roman Empire. The Diet has agreed to a motion to unite the disseparate states of the empire into a nation-state and recrown the Kral as its hereditary ruler. Claiming the crown. Let's do it. And I don't know what exactly will happen in regards to the culture groups now. There we are. Perfect. And it's basically probably 124 pop-ups, because that's the amount of states we still had in the empire. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Holy Roman Empire. And of course we would need to unite everything now. We have 256,000 troops, which is of course a little bit much. What else can we get here? Prestige core, creation cost, and corruption. Yeah, let's take it. I won't complain. And now we would need to basically core everything here. Not core, but state everything. Yeah. I wish there was something fast to do all this. But there isn't, as far as I know. 44 states. Yeah, apparently I have to do 44 clicks now. Okay, let me quickly do it. Okay, I consolidated the states. Of course, we have to consolidate our military now because we have currently an expense of minus 1.5k due to overforce limit. I already started deleting stuff. However, of course, it's still far above the threshold. And yeah, let's continue here a bit. And wait, what is collecting here in Prague? Another 44k, which we can delete. There we go. How much can we have? 22. Yeah, that's of course going to update in the next year event. Oh, no, we lost another. We're going to delete another 50k here. And now we are down to 50 units. Nice. Also, we have a fleet here. However, we are going to keep the fleet for the moment. Because I think we have in fact decent force limit. No, it's also quite a lot. So please, all the fleets should assemble here. Okay, this one is apparently too far away. But all the others are going to meet in Liguria. What are you doing up here? You're also going to get deleted here now. Okay. And we are consolidating everything here until we hit the New Year event. We are now going to delete even another 20k here. And when we got an updated force limit, then of course we are going to do the rest here. Okay, there goes our fleet. There's still some stuff coming. Yeah, there's still some stuff coming. And we are going to sort out, not the galleys, but the transport ships. I don't want transport ships. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, and we're going to just keep 5 of these transport ships. Okay, and let's hit the New Year event. Perfect. Yeah. It's going to be very interesting how our state is going to look like now. And of course we could play for another 5-6 years to see how the autonomy develops. Because of course that needs some years to update. For example, the provinces here in the west. Or in Italy are probably going to have a high autonomy because they're quite far away. And now we got like a gazillion new merchant. That was to be expected. Which we of course now could move here into all the required trade nodes. Also one here. Of course one here. One here. And one here. Let's see, are all of them now busy? Yes. All of them are placed and we still don't have anyone in the east here. However, it will probably be a lot of updates in the next year events. Burgundy wants an alliance. Aren't you a vassal? I'm not sure how it works. Yeah, what is our force limit now? 150. Great. 380,000. Let's do one thing. We are going for all stated provinces now. And let's do a survey of the state before we finish our campaign. Conduct a survey. Population. We got 21 million tenants or peasants. We got almost 6 million residents, 200,000 nobles, 50,000 burghers and 162 thousand clergy. That's almost 28 million people. It's quite decent for this time frame. More interesting will be also the industry. I would have expected the food deficit to be higher. We have in fact enough salt. Fiber is also slightly as a deficit. We have a slight fuel deficit. We could easily change that by opening up a lot of coal mines. Also pushing our mines here to get the raw materials fixed. Exotic goods, of course. Delicacies, of course. Luxury, we are overproducing massively because we got all of Italy now. Consumer goods, massive overproduction, also due to Italy and Bohemia. Military, yeah. Milan is also already producing so much military goods combined with my production here. It's insane. Yeah, nice. Yeah, autonomy is of course a little bit weird, but I'm not sure. Can we do a map mode for CE? Let's check it out. A map mode for communication efficiency. All my own provinces. Maybe it works. 0 to 100. Come on, please. Oh yes, it works. Nice. So our communication efficiency in the Empire is in fact... yeah, well... it's pretty good here. Then it's still good down the Elbe here, which is this direction. Because the... I think we can join into the Elbe here from Bohemia. If we would expand into the south, we could get the Danube here, and we could easily expand to here to get better CE here. However, getting here and getting to middle Italy is pretty hard. We would need to build roads through Austria most likely to get the best connection here. Another alternative would be to conquer into Hungary, because I think the fastest connection is in fact to go through the river up to, I'm not sure if it's Krajina here. Yes, Krajina has a river, so you could get pretty good to Krajina, and then it's only one province to get to the Adriatic here. That's probably the fastest route to get CE to the Adriatic. Yeah, that's our empire now. A pretty crap empire in regards to reforms. We have 37 state reach, which is decent. We could do reforms from that. I'm not sure if the nobility power is correct like that, or if it will update, but the loyalty is quite low. We have a higher burger power now, which is good. However, of course, we still are on nobility, and we have 156 force limit based on levies. Therefore, when this autonomy has went up to almost 1, of course, it won't be that nice anymore. The force limit will fall massively. Our income is only plus 30, which is, however, okay, because I guess our nobility is making a fortune. Yeah, plus 6.5k. Our burghers, 6.2k. This will increase, in fact, because of all the merchants. They are getting tons of connections now. And our clergy is also doing 4k. Yeah, massive incomes. And yeah, we created the Holy Roman Empire in 1490. If some kind of Christopher Columbus would come to us now, we would definitely fund him an expedition to the New World. But this isn't a historical run. We are still, I assume... Wait a second. How did these two get to... Oh, interesting. This is a mistake, in fact. These two provinces are part of the German settler group, which is similar to the settlement of, for example, here German Silesian in Oels. However, due to the fact that it was owned by us, it didn't convert to an Austrian-German group. It instead converted to our culture group. It's a small oversight of the mods here, basically. Funny. Yeah, we are still Bohemian, and we have loads of accepted cultures now. This will surely update and kick a lot of them out, because that can't be correct, and it will not stay that way. Yeah. Funny. But it's, yeah, it was a great campaign. And now we created one of my fastest runs for Holy Roman Empire. We got, in some degrees, we got quite lucky. In other things, we didn't. But now we basically could do everything from here because we are way too strong for everything. We crushed France. Hungary is also in shambles now because it's in a terrible reform state. Yeah. Also, the Ottomans are our allies. The two biggest countries are now, or the two strongest countries are now on one side, and nothing could stop us. Therefore, it was a very nice campaign for almost 140 years. Thank you for watching, and have fun and play your own games, or like your own campaigns. I definitely can recommend to do a Bohemia run, because finishing it, as you saw, before the Reformation, it was a close one. If the Reformation would have started before we did the revoke privilegia, we would have run into a massive and terrible problem, which could have even ended in a league war. So we got lucky by like 5 or 6 years. If one would have timed the mission a little bit better, like I could have selected Franconia earlier, we could have maybe squeezed out like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe even 10 years to be earlier here. Also, the timing of the gain imperial title here, one could have thought about delaying it until you have Erbkaisertum to immediately do a full reform. However, I think that would waste some stuff, because 25% of 40 is too much. Therefore, it probably was best as I did it. However, of course, what you can have, which I didn't get that lucky, is when your king dies, you get 10 per authority, which could propel you quite far if you have a good streak of successions. Like if your king is only living for 15 years and you have decent successions every time, you could generate like 20, 30 or maybe 40 imperial authority more than I did. And my kings lived relatively long. I think we can we see it somewhere? Previous rulers here. Yeah. Our guys here, for example, the first one lived 11 years. Next one 13. Interesting that this one... this is the last one. But in the early game, let's check it out. Let's sort it this way. 10, 15 years, then 11. Yeah, this one, Vladimir, reigned for a very long time. 28, 38, 41 years. This is a very long time. You could have squeezed at least 1 or 2 succession in between here. And of course then we lost our emperorship in between, which was of course also unlucky until we switched to Anjou here. This streak here was quite unlucky in regards to imperial authority. Therefore we could have been faster. Yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in my next campaign. If you have wishes for a special campaign, feel free to comment below. Like and subscribe, and whatever you want to have, like guides, just feel free to comment. And I really thank you for watching. Bye bye.